Hello there, it's welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today's topic is gonna be actually explaining Stonehenge farming and the Chaos Cubes. Because a lot of people have been asking about this and they don't understand why we recommend specific floors or not. So I thought, let's make a quick video going over this and explaining the whole system, how it works, what characters are good, etc. So as usual, give a like, subscribe, and make to the channel, and let's jump directly into explaining how to farm Chaos Cubes and what stages we recommend on Stonehenge. So as you all know, there is three types of cubes: the rare, level 300 max, heroic 300 max, and legendary 300 max. And you need to dismantle gear in order to get these cubes. I have 800 right here and 6.6k right here. I do not have a lot of gold ones because it is of course still leveling up. I have only 14. So you need a lot of cubes, and this is long term. This is a system that will take a long ass time to max out. As you can see, I'm not even done with my legendary cube. It's also expensive in terms of gold, but it is necessary you do this in order to get all these stats. You might be thinking that these stats are nothing, but at the end of the day, long term, a percentage stats will always carry us, but you still need a good base, a good amount of flat numbers in order to be doing good damage. So all of these stats that you're getting from the Chaos Cubes, the relics, the growth system are great. Now, that said, how do you farm Chaos Cubes? What are the strategies? We farm Chaos Cubes on Stonehenge, and on Stonehenge there are multiple strategies. When we are farming cubes, we are farming normal enemies. We are not farming the boss. Farming the boss for golden cubes is a waste of time. You farm bosses when you want gear. You want gear, you go there and you farm the bosses. When we are farming Chaos Cubes, what we farm is just these bosses, right? On whatever stage you want. Now, there is a lot of levels where you can farm, but the TLDR and how this works is pretty simple. You want to be able to kill the enemies as fast as possible. So you want characters that have fast animations, that are not going to be stuck on animations. You want to turn off the ultimates. You want to not be running 5 characters because it's going to be more animations you have to play. You're wasting time. So you want to be farming stages where you can really quickly dispatch the enemies. Now, why do we recommend level 3 and level 8? And why do we turn off the ultimates? When we say turn off the ultimates, it's because they do not count towards the timer, but they do count for your own time, the normal time. So it's just faster if you have an hour to do, right? You know how to have the ultimates turned off, so you don't have to worry about, instead of being a whole hour, being a little bit faster. Now, why stage 3 and why stage 8? Since we are farming normal enemies, these bosses right here, as you can see, they only drop purple and blue gear, some of these scrolls, and then of course some of the mystic stones. Now, if I go to stage 7, and I go to the normal enemies, they only drop the same exact thing at the same exact percentage. It's different gear, but it's the same percentage. So if you're farming cubes and you want to be killing them as fast as possible, there is no reason to farm anything above level 3 and below level 8 for blue and purple cubes. Because again, at level 3 or at level 7, the drops are the same on normal mobs. This changes when you want to be farming of course, gold cubes. If you want gold cubes, the first stage where enemies start dropping them, it's here. And it's the zombie warriors at the 0.04%. You might be thinking that's awful percentage, and it is, but when you have an hour and what every week you can be getting multiple golden compasses and you're gonna be stacking them up, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good farming spot, and you'll be able to get a lot of gold cubes thanks to this farming. Now, let's talk about the team composition you can actually use for this. I run the same team no matter what stage I'm farming if it's for enemies, right? If I go to team formation, I only have 2 team presets. My main team, where I switch characters around depending on what I'm doing, and my Chaos farming preset. And in this Chaos farming preset, I just have, as you can see, my Ran, my Lua, and my Dian. You only want to be running 1 healer or 1 support just in case they do take some damage, and you want to be running 2 DPSs, or if you can, only 1. Depending on your account, you might be able to be strong enough to just run someone like, for example, Lua, which is the best character for this. But if you're a new player, you might not be able to do this, so there is no problem on running 3 DPSs, 4 DPSs. Just make sure that as you get stronger, you remove character from here, and you only have a couple of them. The reason why we're running only 2 characters, and let me lower the volume a little bit here so we don't get destroyed by this, there we go. The reason why you run 2 characters is, like I was saying earlier, to not be stuck on animations. As you can see, Ran will go and they will one-shot absolutely every wave. So you only have to wait like less than a second in between each wave in order to be killing them. This means you're getting more cubes and more drops in an hour than if you were, let's say, taking 10 seconds to clear each wave. Now, let me put this example on a higher level. If I go to Stonehenge now, and I go to level 10, which is level 268, right? And I put a normal team in here, and we're farming normal mobs, not even the boss itself, right? This will take a lot longer to kill. As you can see, I'm wasting more time. I would have already killed at least 2 waves or 3 if I was on the other. And this is with a full team, by the way. And Tiamat has long animations, Neo Vetiver has really slow animations as well. So you're just taking longer to clear waves. When we're farming cubes, it's not about how strong your characters are, it's just how fast they can be farming them. Nothing else. That's why it's good to farm those 2 stages specifically. It's not worth going anywhere else. In fact, even here, it's still a 0.04% chance, which is the same as the stage 8 at the 0.04%. And I can clear them a lot faster if I'm here with my Chaos team than if I was farming with a full team with 5 characters. And characters that are really good for this, of course, are going to be characters with short animations, mostly knights. You can be running Lua, you can be running Ran, you can be running Kai, you can be running Anessa. I don't think I would recommend any other character. Lancelot, for example, her animation on her skill is pretty long, so I would not really recommend it. And then characters that are rangers usually have also longer animations, so I would not recommend going for them. But that is the ways we are farming currently, and the way I would recommend you also farm. I will say it's really good, but it's really expensive to be getting every week extra gold compasses on this shop right here, on the soul one, sorry, here. It's golden compasses every week. It's 200 souls per week, which is expensive, okay? I'm gonna say it's expensive. But I think early on is worth it, so you can get extra levels on your chaos cubes. Maxing this out will take forever, so there is no a real rush to be getting them done early. So up to you. I personally buy them, but I'm also spender, so I'm getting more pulls overall than normal players, right? That said, that's gonna be for this one. Just a short video on how we usually farm Chaos Cubes and how we farm Stonehenge and why we recommend only Stage 3 and Stage 8. Short video, we're live every single day, link in the description down below. Love you all bastards. As usual, good luck with your pool generates, and I'll see you in the next one.